What's up? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Shred Show Live with me, Josh Pitts. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. I'm excited to get into our topic about, as everybody knows, I've been talking about social media. And first, before I go anywhere, if you're joining us live, make sure you comment #shred. You're here, you're shredding with us, you're hanging out, you're having a good time. And if you're watching us on the replay, make sure you comment #hustle. You're out there, you're working, you're hustling, and now you're coming back to watch this. Big thanks to our friends at Simple Nexus for the shirt today. Live, loan, and prosper.
What's up? Good morning, everybody.
Hold on, get that muted.
Shred Show Live with me, Josh Pitts.
Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We have all of our computers running here, so you gotta love when you get background sound. But again, thanks to our friends at Simple Nexus. And Bill Stevens, you'll love this shirt because I know you're a Star Trek fan. But getting into our topic this morning, like I mentioned, we've been talking about social media all week and the different platforms, I guess all week starting yesterday. But today I want to talk about the juggernaut that is Facebook, because one of the questions that we get asked most frequently is, what platform should I be on? My response to that is you should always be on the platform that you are most frequently on. So if that's Facebook, fantastic. If that's LinkedIn, great. If that's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, we're going to talk about TikTok later in the week because we've got into that recently and there's definitely some opportunity there. But you should be on the platform that you are on most frequently, the one that you are using most frequently, and the one where you have an audience that is engaging with you. So why I talk about Facebook as the juggernaut is because it is truly the dominating force when it comes to social media. There are nearly, and Facebook just released these numbers, there are nearly 3 billion, that's right, that's B with a billion, 3 billion users on Facebook. Guys, that's almost 1 in every 3 people who are over the age of 13 that are on Facebook. That is insane to me. That is absolutely incredible. And they released the numbers of the demographics. And everybody thought Facebook, in the very beginning, Facebook was kind of a younger generational tool. It was a lot of your teens. It was the younger 20s. But now Facebook actually, the demographic has shifted drastically. And it's actually the people from, I think the middle age was from like 32 to about 48 was your main users of Facebook. And I think it was even older than that. So if somebody actually has those stats, I know somebody was telling me those stats recently. Those aren't perfect. I'm not a stats, I'm not a numbers guy. But that is insane to me. That's absolutely incredible to know that Facebook has that much of a reach. So a lot of people ask, like, should I focus on Facebook? Should I focus on LinkedIn? And again, going back to my original, you should focus on the platform that you use most frequently, but I would definitely recommend Facebook because that's where most people's audiences are. That's where most of you have your sphere of influence. Most of you are able to use Facebook. You use it on your phone. We use it all the time. Like, it's insane that to think that there are that many users. And the screen time alone, the average person uses on social media, right? Average, this is crazy, is between 1.5 to 2 hours a day on social media. That's crazy. So, and a majority of that is actually on Facebook. So now, granted, some of those numbers are skewed a little bit because people have it on their phones, have it on their computer, they leave it up in the background, whatever. But that's still insane to me that there's that much user time. But I want to talk about that too, because I ask a lot of people, and I talk to a lot of people, how often do you use? Because when you're building a brand, and again, that's what all this is. We're always talking about building a brand, building awareness, grabbing attention, creating influence. Shred AI, guys, attention and influence is coming soon. I'm going to keep throwing teasers in it because I'm really excited about it. Jason and I have been working behind the scenes tirelessly to get it done. It's coming very, very soon. And it's very, very different than anything you've seen before. So it's in correlation with the community by Shred Media. So really, really excited about Shred AI, Shred Attention and Influence, helping you build your brand. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going back to Facebook, so when it comes to using Facebook, I recommend that's where you start. Master one of these platforms and then move on to the other. Again, if you're not using Instagram, one of the questions that people ask is, well, I've heard Instagram is a great place to be. It is a good place to be if you really like posting pictures and if you really like posting videos, short videos. It's a great platform to be on. But again, Facebook is the main one. Facebook, when it comes to building a brand, is by far and away the easiest. That's where I built my brand. I did live on Facebook every single day, and that's where my brand was built. So I am still a huge advocate. People hear me talk about other brands and other LinkedIn a lot. Yes, I'm a huge LinkedIn advocate right now because they're just coming into their own. They're getting into LinkedIn. By the way, if you're joining us, I can see all these people jumping on LinkedIn and Facebook. So thanks again for joining us. And if you're just joining us right now and you're live with us, make sure you comment #shred. And if you're joining us on the replay, comment #hustle. So when it comes to Facebook and your users, be using that platform where you're going to do it most frequently. Again, I was using Facebook a lot. I didn't start Instagram until about a year ago when I started building my brand. I was already familiar with Facebook. I had used Facebook to build a brand when I was a loan officer. So that was something I was very comfortable with. I knew how to use it. I knew how to post on it. I knew how to put videos there. I knew how to do a live. When Instagram was really starting to become a thing more than a year ago, but when really I got into it, I had to figure it out. And it took some time, and it actually distracted me from Facebook. But once I've come back to Facebook and used it to really build my brand, it's easier. It's a little bit, for me, it's simple. So use the platform. If that's LinkedIn for you, we're going to talk about LinkedIn and Instagram later in the week. If that's your platform, go with that. But when it comes to Facebook, and I want to mention this, just the last thing before we wrap up, when it comes to posting content on Facebook, again, if you go back and watch all the content I posted, be very transparent. I love the word transparent. People use authentic way too much. Be transparent, be genuine, be you, be real, be raw, uncut. People love to see that. People love to see your mistakes because that's what they're used to. When you're building a brand, again, brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. After closing, after you've helped somebody buy a home, refinance, whatever it is, what are they saying about you when you're not there? That is your brand. And again, so many people think a brand is self-serving. It is not. Like, get that idea out of your head. I've had people like, oh, Josh, I feel uncomfortable building a brand because I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want to be self-serving. I don't want to promote myself. Ladies and gentlemen, you are building a brand is what people recognize you as. A brand is just what people say about you. That's what a brand is. It's not self-serving. And especially if you're serving others, your brand is growing so you can serve just more and more people. That's what a brand is there for. That's why it's so relevant right now to build a brand. Because again, the more people that hear about your brand, the more people you get to serve because you love what you're doing. You're passionate about what you're doing. And that's what your brand helps you do. Just helps you get in front of more people, serve more people. So we're going to talk more about that later in the week. So again, Facebook by far and away is the juggernaut when it comes to social media. So if you're looking to start anywhere, if you're asking yourself, if you're like, hey, I've been thinking of starting to build my brand, where do I start? What platform do I recommend? I recommend Facebook. I just think, again, it's where a lot more people are right now. It's probably the simplest and the easiest to get started with. You can literally go post a video today on Facebook. Just do it right now. If you've never done it, go do it. It's that simple. There's no huge learning curve with it, guys. So Facebook, that's what we talked about today. And there's lots of ins and outs of Facebook. But like I mentioned earlier, there is the largest audience, and it's by far and away the easiest to really start building your brand through, start building awareness, start grabbing that attention, creating that influence. So if you're going to start anywhere, start with Facebook. That's what I recommend. So with that, guys, appreciate you showing up, hustling, repeating every day, and joining us on the show live today. And I hope you have a great Tuesday. Hope you have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.